What's up, YouTube? You're Inside the Edge, and I'm back with another video. And today I'm going to talk about the Sacramento Kings. This is a team that is facing a lot of pressure, and this was a team that I had a lot of high hopes for. If you had to ask me what was a sleeper team in the West, before the season, you can easily say, the Warriors and stuff. But for me, I was looking at the Sacramento Kings. This is a young team, and young teams is what's driving this league right now. It's the energy. It's the younger your team is the more athletic freaks of nature of players you're gonna get. More transition points. I mean, the younger your team is, the better. And what the Kings have done with drafting, I think, has been excellent. I like their draft picks that they've been picking up and they've been consuming over the past 4 years. I'm just gonna start off with the time period of when Buddy Hield got drafted, because I think that was a good draft pick, and that's when things kind of took a turn in hill for the Sacramento Kings. And I believe De'Aaron Fox came after Buddy Hield, and then obviously Marvin Bagley coming in. These are good pieces. You got De'Aaron Fox at guard, and then you have Tyrese Haliburton. This is a guy that's a guard that's going to be very special in this league, and it's like, what is really next for this team? I mentioned, De'Aaron Fox potential is really high. Tyrese Haliburton potential is really high. Then they have a big in Marvin Bagley, and his potential is he has all-star potential. I don't know if he can be a superstar, but I can see him, possibly being, a top 3-tier big man. I'll put him in that realm. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he would be like the best big man in the league or anything like that, but he's a good centerpiece, I think, moving forward for this team. And then it's like, outside of that, I mean, Devon Mitchell, this is a guy that's going to be something special in this league. I don't know what he's going to turn into. I know a lot of people are comparing him to Donovan Mitchell. But as of right now, I mean, he's healthy. He's played a full 27 games. Right now, he's averaging 9.6 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. But Devon Mitchell, I mean, we're going to see what he's going to, what's going to happen with him, which is another guard. And these guys are explosive. And, I just question, what's spiraling for this team right now. I mean, I understand that they're playing in the West, so it's definitely a tougher schedule, and that's why their record is 11-16. But I thought that we would see, a better team. I would think that they would be in a better position. And I guess the biggest question mark I would say is, with young talent is good, but you also need veteran type players. And I don't think this team has the right veterans around these players. Especially Tristan Thompson, I believe they signed him this year. You can call him a veteran. He's won the NBA championship. He was a part of that 2016 championship in Cleveland. But I don't know if this is a guy that this team should follow if we're talking about work ethic, wanting to be great, wanting to be better, what it means to be in the NBA. I don't think Tristan Thompson represents that. And no disrespect, I know he's an NBA champion, but I don't know if this is the right guy that players are going to be looking at and say, hey, I want to, go harder in the gym. I want to get a better work ethic. I don't know if you're getting that from leadership from Tristan Thompson. The team has Richard Holmes. He's played in Philly a couple years. He has some experience. Marquise Harkless, he has some experience. He has some good years in Portland. But outside of that, I mean, Harrison Barnes, I know he won a championship with Golden State, but I think this team is really lacking is leadership and veterans, guys that can really, what it takes to win. Obviously, Tristan Thompson, like I mentioned before, I know he knows what it takes to win. He won a championship. I get it. Same thing as Harrison Barnes. He's another champion on this team. But I still think that this team they still need leadership. I still think leadership is something that they're probably really, really lacking. And it's kind of disappointing, because the Kings, like I said, heading into the season, I almost looked at them as a replica of the Chicago Bulls. I'm a Bulls fan, guys, if you don't know. And I'm like, the Kings are another team with young talent. Tyrese Haliburton, I want to see what he's going to become. I like the way he's playing. He's a guy that's swinging the ball. He's making sure everyone is, getting shots up. He's doing everything he can as a point guard. And he's only going to get better. He's only going to get better. I believe this is his second year. But I don't know, man. It's really. Oh, this is actually he's actually a rookie. I'm sorry about that. He's actually a rookie this year, and him being He's listed at 6'5". I mean, this guy's probably 6'6". Long, lengthy guard. I mean, he's gonna be a problem for this league, But just looking at this team, I mean, I don't know if it's coaching, I don't know if it's just the culture itself. Or I don't want to go far as saying that maybe Sacramento shouldn't be an NBA team, but man, this drought is insane. But I just think like what this team is missing, it could be coaching, but I also think leadership and veterans is I think this organization needs to surround this young team with great veterans. I think that's what this team needs. But I hope they could change it around, man, because there's so much potential. Like I said, Devon Mitchell, he has so much potential. Marvin Bagley could be a really good big man. Darian Fox, we're going to see, what's going to happen with him. And Buddy Hield, I barely even mentioned him, but, Buddy's still there and, he got paid and, I feel like he's not going to be here for long. But as of right now, he's healthy as well. He's played 27 games. He's averaging 15.7 points. He's averaging 4.2 rebounds and 2.1 assists. He's having, an average year, So we'll see, man. But what do you guys think, man? How are you guys feeling about this Kings roster, man? Do you feel like they're going to miss the playoffs again? I mean, it's going to be really, really bad if they miss again. I mean, it should be some serious talk about maybe relocating, I'm not really sure as far as their stands and their ticket sales and how many people actually show up to their games. But, man, this Sacramento team has a lot of potential, and it sucks if they don't make the playoffs, make some type of run. But I like the young players they have. They're all under 25, and their potential is really high. I could see some all-stars on this roster. I'm trying to think if Buddy Hield is an all-star. I don't think so. I think that might, I don't think there's any all-stars on this team. But with that being said, guys, I don't want to stretch out this video. If you like this video, drop a comment, drop a like, do all that good stuff, guys. And I'm going to keep coming up with some more NBA content for you guys and also NFL content. And I'm going to just keep putting out content for you guys and keep this season going. And hopefully we continue to have a great NBA season. Until next time, guys, have a good one. Be safe. Peace.